It's the High Heel Tea Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Where we speak on real topics that'll make you laugh. Looking good, smelling good, that's a boss chick.
Yeah.
6-inch heel, show you how to walk slick.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
High Heel Tea with Crystal Lee and Reed Podcast.
Hey.
And it's the podcast, and it's the High Heel.
Hey, welcome back to the High Heels and Tea Podcast. I'm Crystal Lee.
This is Reonda.
And y'all, we have another solo episode. Yeah. Usually we are outside again. It's nighttime. So, yeah, we just got done with recording. But we had enough time to throw in one more episode for y'all because we know y'all love our solo episodes.
That part.
So our girl Reed is going to kick us off today with some juicy topics. And, yeah. We might make it a mini episode, but still get comfortable and thank y'all for tuning in. What you got for
Like,
us?
I don't know how juicy it's going to be.
Look, maybe it's me with some juicy. Something juicy.
Something juicy. But just to piggyback off what we talked about in our last solo episode about the girl chat, the group chat.
Right.
We tend to talk about our expectations because, honestly, we are three newly divorcees within that space. Now that you're out dating, you're meeting people, what's one of your biggest pet peeves?
Communication style. Kind of to what Kevin was saying. I really, really pay attention to that. I pay attention to your communication style. I pay attention to how thoughtful you are, your reciprocation, and your energy overall. Sometimes something I notice is that some men, they have great energy when it is over the phone and text, and then you get in person and it feels like you're pulling teeth trying to really keep that energy there.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to you, like, it feels like I'm doing a podcast episode and I don't want to feel like I'm doing a podcast episode because we're in person, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's what it could feel like because the guy, he doesn't have as many words as he would over the phone in person. And it could be due to he's shy, he's nervous or whatever. And I heard that, but nah, I like good energy. Bro. I like to have fun.
Come with it all.
And then reciprocation, you know, is no secret. Like, I'm a real thoughtful person. I really, really love to just solve problems with people. So if it's something simple that I can do, you know what I'm saying, I'll do it. If it's a thoughtfulness where you might have told me you got something going on and I thought to say, hey, have a good day. And by the way, good luck with that. I would do that. And I expect those things in return. I expect for you to hear what I'm saying to you and figure out how can you add value to that. And then communication style. I made mention in a previous episode. I pay attention to that. I pay attention to how you pay attention to how I like to be communicated too. You know, I don't do well with arguing. I don't do well when someone is like projecting their voice. Your feelings are valid, whatever it is that you may want to talk about, but that doesn't mean for you to try to have a fit about it and now you yelling and screaming and you think I'm supposed to receive that. So those three things are like instantly I can tell. And I'm going to throw a little monkey wrench in there. If you talk about your baby mama too much,
Man.
I'm going to be like, either you unhealed from the situation, still want her. It's either or. It's either or.
No baby mama talk.
I don't care about your baby mama. I don't care.
Not on the first date. Not on the second date.
You with your daddy. I don't care about
Not
none
your
of that.
daddy.
Yeah.
It's
So,
your pappy.
yeah, it's your pet. I don't nobody care about that. What about you?
I would say all of that.
Yeah. Look at me.
I would
have a
definitely
list.
say all of that.
Yeah.
As well as it's very what you say, your character.
Yeah.
You know how you solve problems, how I pay attention to the things that you do. How I just seen a post the other day. It said that if you ain't asked me on a date within the first 6 days, stop fucking talking to me.
Let it be.
Man, stop it. Like, if all I'm getting from you is what you doing? How was your day? What's going on with you? What about you?
Yeah.
For the first 6 days, mine's not even 6 days. Mine's like a 3 to 5 business day situation because it's like, if you don't and trying to date me, what are we on the phone for?
Yeah.
What are we texting for?
Yeah.
What are we communicating for?
He wait for
don't
you to
have
say,
that
"Come
interest
over."
in me. No,
Yeah.
yeah. He waiting to say come over because that's basically in my eyes that's what he wants.
Yeah.
He wants the pussy.
Yeah.
It's simple as
Yeah.
that. It's very simple. And if that's all that you want, I'm not going to juggle the thought or idea of it being a great time with you because you want that. And I'm not going to do that at all because it doesn't make sense within my space. So no, I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I want you to plan something. I want you to show me how imaginative your brain is. I want you to show me how you work, how you think about things, how you plan things, how things would go if I was to let you lead me. And if for the first 3 days all you do is keep telling me WYD. WYD.
HRU. Like,
No, go away.
Yeah, go
Go
away.
the fuck away.
Oh my God.
Please leave me alone.
So this is real good because you asking what are some things that we notice or our expectations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are some things that I had this conversation today? What are some things that you notice that you might still need work on, being that it's coming from post marriage and like being married, especially when you're married for a lengthy time, you kind of get used to doing
Certain
things.
situations.
You get used to your own bad habits aside from whatever that experience was, and you learn. Obviously, we know we in our let's heal and move on and show up as the woman we want to be. But what is something that you realize, like, okay, this is a thing about me, and I still need work on it. And have I not been dating or dated, I would not notice this. This is something still work in progress.
So basically, this was a question that was asked to me very recently.
Okay.
In terms of that, it's more so of what does somebody that you're dating don't like about you, and I think that's what it means. And something that I would say is how nonchalant I am. I don't really make a big deal about certain situations. Like I don't trip off stuff. I'm very transparent when it comes to me and how I feel about things. And if it's something that's minimal to me, I'm not going to bring it up. But my issue is that when it's on the other foot and it's something that I do to them, and I can view it as very minimal, but they may view it as big.
Yeah.
I still look at it as a small. And I don't take consideration of that person's thoughts or feelings or the way that they feel about it because I feel like, well, hey, I didn't say nothing about it when you did it to me. Why are you so upset about it because I did it to you? So, and I never even said anything about it. So now you're mad? Like, no, go away. So I think I minimalize people's feelings because if it's something that I don't think is a big deal, and I don't feel like they should think of it as a big deal either.
But that's not fair.
It's not fair.
That's not how it
And
goes.
I know that. But I'm accountable for my actions, and I know this. I be like, nigga, get the fuck out your
Do you
feelings.
let them know that up front though? Like, listen, this is something I'm gonna tell you already. Like, this is up front.
I guess it's an assumption. I guess it's an automatic. I feel like they should know that because I don't really trip off.
You like, I don't give a shit. You know I ain't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
These bugs going crazy.
Man, they like,
These bugs going crazy.
ooh, we outside.
Everybody
like,
join this. This is our live audience. We got these lights and the bugs is out, but they ain't bothering nobody.
So what about you?
So to that, a couple of things. One thing I realized was like, okay, I struggle with the resistance, right? And resistance meaning like you see that there's something wrong, and instead of just going fully certain into like, this is the decision you need to make, let it go, whatever it is, I might resist letting it go a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so I have been really proud of myself, just challenging myself. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I came back to this little space. Oh, I don't want to date because I'm like, I don't got time to deal with it. But it's almost like kind of honestly, I had to tell myself face to, because if you don't work through, not dating doesn't solve the problem. It just hides the I'm working.
It just makes you basically package all your baggage up and put it under.
Yeah,
and
pull the box out when the next nigga come along.
In the same situation gonna
Yeah.
keep occurring. So
And so another thing about me that I've been very vocal about, I'm very vocal up front with anybody that think they want to talk to me, I let them know like how sometimes I just be so wrapped up into almost to what you're saying. I be so wrapped up into what I got going on
Yeah.
that
Uh-oh.
I don't. Is this something laying on my face?
I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm like,
they messing with you
listen,
now.
now you fucking with me. But I be so wrapped up into what I got going on that it could be something that you might have a problem with, and I don't give you that emotion to. And I mean no harm, but sometimes I put blockers up emotionally on purpose
Yeah.
because I have to focus on what I have going on. And yeah, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't try not to be emotionally unavailable, but I think sometimes I show up like that.
He's like, man up, dude. Shut up.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like with the dude, and if the dude is real cool, and he really like just help with creating that safe environment that allows me to just be myself, be vocal, and I know he's been himself. I don't take none of his words or anything as harmful or any, like you're not trying to be malicious towards me. I could open up to you, but if you show me different signs or whatever, then nah, I probably will be less emotional for you. So those two things is stuff that I'm working on. I'm happy to try to date.
Try.
I ain't got time to date. I'm trying, but I'm like, damn, you gotta really put some time into this.
Yeah, you got to. You got to put effort into it.
Man.
If it's somebody that you really like, you got to put some effort
Man,
into it.
my effort is between 10 p.m. and midnight.
And she be sleep during that time.
And I'll be like,
that's her effort.
This is my effort between 10 p.m. and midnight. I'm like, I'm not trying to be this or be that, but look, I'm like,
That's all I
dang.
got for you.
I can't believe how I have not really dated, like trying to really date. I'm like, damn. And then when multiple people want to date you, I'm like, well, hold on. I'm over here. Well, okay, let me look at the schedule. Then when somebody really serious about you, they try to take your time up.
Yep, they trying to fill all those spaces.
I'm like, shit, this is a lot.
Like, wait 1 minute, sir.
This is a lot. This is a lot. So that's a real good question.
Hilarious.
That's
like,
a real
wait
good
a minute.
question. I'm trying to question. But no, so we kind of talked to this. We did talk to this with I don't know Kevin or someone. Or we just mentioned it. But how would you feel if you were to go on a date with someone and they posted you first date?
Oh, hell no. I don't want to talk. Don't post me on nothing.
Yeah.
Like, period. I don't even know if I like you. I might just be here for the food. Like, please don't post me on anything.
Be so happy to go out on a date with you.
Exactly. Like, oh my God, at Reonda Hunt. I'd be like, did this nigga just tag me? Like, are you serious right now, sir?
Yo.
You're gonna be like the niggas. Nigga, you gotta give me some dick at this point. Cause you know what I'm saying? You just tag.
That's an exchange for a tag. Like if you want to tag me, you got to give it up. You want to get the draws up. You want to tag me, nigga.
If we in a relationship, don't buy me a ring. 'Cause
Listen.
at this point, you might as well just put me out there.
Oh my God. Y'all, we're going to get ready to end this episode. Our live audience is having a blast. Okay. And I know y'all see them. They everywhere, but it's the lights and
But
stuff.
there's no lightning bugs out here, though.
Ain't no lightning bugs. It's just a bunch of
lightning bugs.
And they getting closer and closer. I feel like one's going to fly in my mouth.
They like you. Because I ain't got that many of them.
Really?
Look at mine.
But see, this happens. This happens to me every time I go outside. This is another reason I don't like to do outdoor stuff. I get bit up so much.
It's so many over there. It's like 3 over here.
Yes, and I don't know why. I don't know why I get bit so much. I can be outside with you, and I'll be like, look, it's a.
And they definitely
It was
attacking
one on
her.
my foot.
They all over her.
It was one on my
Look.
foot. I know they in my hair.
They own her ass.
This been a real dope mini episode. This been a real dope mini episode. That was a real good question. And would you continue to just encourage dating or?
I feel like I say all the time, especially to the younger people between 20 and 30. But that is the time for you to date. That's the time where you're finding out who you are. You're learning what makes you happy, what makes you tick. And within that space, you need to date different people so that you can find out what type of people that you like, what type of people you want around you, and basically helps you to also grow within your own space. So yeah, I think you should promote dating. I think dating means that you're going on dates.
Yes.
It does not mean that you are courting somebody. It does not mean that you have to fuck that person. It means that you are actually spending time. You're meeting this person. You're getting to know them. You're seeing what type of person they is, so that you can see, well, hey, I like this type of person. I see how they react towards things, and this is who I may or may not want
I'm
to
about to
spend time
chat
with.
to you.
Yeah, because you all messed up.
So, okay, what I have to say is that in addition to encouraging dating, what only way I really encourage not to date is if you know that you are still healing.
Yep.
If you know that you don't have the emotional and mental bandwidth, and not necessarily from a time standpoint, like I don't have the time, I don't have the time. You know, whatever it is you got going on in your life right now, it really sucks up a lot of emotional and mental bandwidth. Leave dating alone.
Leave it alone.
Because
Find you first.
Yeah, find you first, then find me. How about that? Find you, then find me. Okay.
Because within that space, don't come to me insecure.
Yeah.
Come with me secure. Walking through with your big dog drawers on. Don't come over here telling me that I need to
I feel like it's something on my nose.
to dim my light because your light is on zero. Please don't.
This subtitle gonna be bugs in them. Straight up. That's what we're gonna name
They
this
jumped
title.
us,
What a bug life. What a fucking bug life. All right.
It's a bug life. Nice.
It's a bug life. It's a bug life is the name of this episode. Bug life and dating.
But they only fucking with her.
Look, one literally landed, kissed my arm. One was on my foot, massaging
They like
it.
literally like just.
Really?
I don't know.
I think it's something. I saw something like it's something in your blood or
pheromones.
something. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
your pheromones. They like you.
I don't know. I don't like them. I hate them. Thank y'all again for listening to
Look
this.
at her. She's on. She like, get these motherfuckers.
Thank y'all for listening to the High Heels and Tea
They
podcast.
unhand me now.
Unhand me now.